Hi everyone, it's Cara Whedbee with Simply Magical Vacations by Cara, your favorite magical vacation specialist, coming to you today for Topic Tuesday. Our topic today is fish extenders. What are they? What do you do with them? How do you do it? I'm going to answer those questions today. And this is something that happens exclusively on Disney Cruise Line. So, what is a fish extender? Well, every room on Disney Cruise Line, your room number outside of your door has either a fish if you're on the starboard side of the ship, or a seahorse if you're on the port side of the ship. So those little silver figurines on the wall above your number of the cruise ship next to your room tell your room attendant, your host, who's in that room, which room it is, so that they know where to put all of your invitations to Palo Brunch or Senses Spa or tickets to meet characters. They clip them all inside that fish. And so a fish extender is something that extends the clip, and you hang your fish extender off of the fish. So that's where it gets the name. It's outside your room door on a Disney Cruise Line ship. And so you just hang your fish extender on top of that fish, and it hangs down the side next to your door, and people can put gifts in it and that are in your fish extender group. Okay, so let me just give you an example. This was our fish extender. It extends all the way down. It's 3 stockings. There were 3 of us in the room, and we had our names on the stocking so that people can put gifts in your stocking. This is the loop we made to hang on our fish. It doesn't need to be huge because the fish is not huge, and the wall is pretty narrow where that number is, or where the fish is, so we didn't want to get anything too big. Since this was a very maritime cruise, we had a stocking for our fish extenders, and so we connected them with ribbon, and each person in our party had their stockings connected with ribbon and hanging down from our fish, thereby extending the fish. So that's why they're called a fish extender. So once you figure out what you want your fish extender to look like, and how you want people to be able to put gifts outside your door, and how you're going to hang it on your fish, which Pinterest is very helpful in this if you're wondering, what to do or you need some ideas, then you have to get into a fish extender group. So on every Disney cruise, actually every cruise usually, has a Facebook group. So you just search for the dates of your cruise. Like ours was November 12th through 16th on the Disney Wonder out of Galveston. So you just kind of search those keywords in Facebook, and the group will show up. So if it's not too early, if it's not too far out, somebody's already started a group, and it'll show up. As people start joining the group, you can express your interest in a fish extender. There's usually a post on the group saying, here's fish extender signups for adults, for families. This group's full, so here's another group we just started. Every fish extender group is usually rooms, like 10 rooms total in a group, okay? So up to 10 rooms. Ours was an adults-only fish extender because we went on an adults-only cruise. So we went just as girls on this trip. But there were plenty of families on the cruise as well, and so they participated in the family fish extender groups. We participated in the adult fish extender group. So yes, you can do that even if you're just adults going, and it's kind of fun. I liked the gifts that we got as adults. So anyway, you can either choose an adult group or a family group. You put in your room number, and you put in things that you like, characters, Disney characters that are your kids' favorites, that are your favorites. If you have any allergies to anything, in case they want to give you food, then they know what to give you and what not to give you in your fish extender. And then it just kind of lists the names of each person in your family. So that way people know how to label the gifts. Some fish extender gifts can be individual, like for each person in the room. Others could be a whole family gift where you just kind of give them a big package gift. And I'm going to show you the gifts we got so you can see examples of both. Now for us, we decided to give each individual in the room a gift for our gift. And so my mom was in charge of this, and I am very grateful because I didn't have a lot of time to do this. And fish extenders, you really need to be someone who's creative and who enjoys crafting, making gifts for people, because this is going to be time consuming. So just think about that before you decide whether or not you want to be in a fish extender group. Okay, so for us, we did tumblers, because on a Disney cruise ship, all of your soft drinks and beverage station drinks are included, but the cups that they give are kind of small. They're very cute though. This one's the Very Maritime Cruise cup, and it's so cute. But they are very small. So a lot of people like to bring their own cups on board, especially tumblers, so that they can fill up at the beverage station and then have a huge amount to drink without having to repeatedly go back and refill a little cup that they provide. So we decided to give everybody tumblers in our group. So it has the Disney Cruise Line logo on one side, and then it has the person's name on the other. And so that was one part of our gift. Then we decided to place the rest of the gift inside of this, so it was really easy to put in somebody else's fish extender pouch. So inside of it for women, we made hair ties that had the Disney Cruise Line logo on them, and it says "Cruise Hair Don't Care" on the card that they were on. And then we also gave everybody a night light, a Mickey night light. So you flip up the light, or Mickey's head actually, and it lights up. It's like an LED light, and they don't have to be able to plug it in, which if you've been on a cruise, you know there's not a ton of plugs. So that way they can have a light in the room, which gets pretty dark at night, without having to be able to plug it in. So that's the gifts we gave. Not huge. You do not have to spend a lot of money on this. I think some people realize that after they go overboard the first time they do it and buy a whole bunch of gifts, and then realize, I shouldn't have done that. Not everybody did that. So 1 or 2 gifts is fine. It's not necessary to buy one for everybody in the group. You can do a group gift, and I'll show you an example of one of those. So that's what we gave the women. The men got a cup with their name on it and the Disney Cruise Line logo, and then they got a drawstring bag that we put inside the cup. And then they also got, it was a drawstring backpack, and then they also got the nightlight. So that's what we did for our adult fish extender gifts, okay? Here is what we got in return, and it's random. You don't have to give your gifts at any certain time. And what's really cool about it is that they'll send you, like, about 45 days out from your trip, the final list of everybody that's in your fish extender group, so that you can personalize stuff if you want to, like we did. And they also allow you to tag the gift, which is very important. So let me show you an example of that. You don't want people randomly stealing the gifts out of the fish extenders. So it's always a good idea to tag the gift with the person's name, their room number, who you are, who the gift is from, so that they can know how many of their gifts they've gotten from their group, who gave it to them, if they want to ask them where they got something or whatever. But also, so someone who's trying to take stuff out of a fish extender realizes, oh, this is to that person, I probably should not take it. So that definitely happens. Always check your fish extenders every time you walk by your room, just to see if there's anything in there. So you can give your gifts anytime you want during the cruise. So people tend to space it out. Like some people, we gave ours the first day so that we could get it out of our luggage. But some people, wait until the very last night. So it's totally up to you. We got gifts every single day of the cruise. So everybody just kind of staggers them, and they go at their own pace and deliver them. But they give you a list of the room numbers for everybody in your group, and you just go and deliver your gifts whenever you feel like it. Ours, though, we upgraded our room when we got to the port, and that can happen. So if somebody upgrades their room, there's a whiteboard on the fish extender organizer's door. So there's one person who's the organizer, and they have a whiteboard on their door for every group. And if your room changed, you put your name, your old room number, and your new room number on that board, and people can go by and check and see, oh, so-and-so's not in this room anymore. I need to deliver it to a different room. So that is how you handle it if somebody changes rooms in your fish extender group, like we did. All right, so here's one from a family. They gave us Christmas earrings. Obviously, we're all women in our group, so we got Christmas earrings. This is a Mickey face mask that's in this bag as well. So that is what this particular family gave as an adult fish extender gift. One family painted pictures on canvas and gave us that as our gift, and we each got one. Another family gave a group gift, and this is it. It was a wreath that is magnetic. So we found it on our door when we came back to our room one day. So the whole wreath somehow is magnetic, and this was our gift to our whole group. So it wasn't an individual thing. It was on our door for everybody. Let's see. This one is cute. It's socks. These are Yoda, I believe, from Star Wars, which is perfect for me. Some Christmas Kleenexes, hand sanitizer, which is very helpful on the ship. So it's just like a little care package that this group gave each one of us. Let's see. Another gift we got. I loved this one. So this one is a Vera Bradley Mickey Mouse print. You see Mickey right there. Card holder and ID holder. And I love this thing. I use it all the time. And so this is a different pattern from the one I already have. So this is something I can definitely use. And it has a key ring on it. You can hook it to your hook your keys to it. So that was in each of our fish extender baskets. This one says salty air makes for tangled hair, and it was hair ties. And that's not the only thing. It also came with lightsaber glow sticks. And you turn them. And again, glow sticks are great for the cruise. So it came with those. And then it also came with magnets that they made out of bottle caps. And you could hang these on your door, your cruise door, if you wanted, because it's magnetic. So each of us got those. One gave us jewelry. It's like these little petite charms that are Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse inside. They're parts, actually. Mickey's pants and his shoes and gloves and things like that. And it's on a necklace. And we each got one of these. So that was a cute one. I'll show you just another example of a tag. Somebody tagged the gift. This was the tag on the wreath. So that is an example of tagging. This family gave us some really fun earrings. So these are ornament earrings. They gave each of us a pair. So this one is wreaths. So that's fun because it's a Christmas cruise. Then we can have festive gifts like that. And then I got this Minnie Mouse pom-pom ear hat. It's like a toboggan as part of my gift. So my mom and my mother-in-law get earrings and I got the toboggan and it's so cute. I think I'll have to take it on my trip. Let's see. Another family gave us a cup and they did the decals to say the Disney Wonder, which is the ship we were on. And it has a top that you can pop on and off and refill at the drink station and keep your drink cold or hot. This particular cruise was very, very cold and windy, so hot chocolate and coffee are part of the beverage station, and a lot of people were getting this. And the next one, each of us got a bag like this in our fish extender, and it's another cup that has a lid that closes that you can hook on to a backpack or something else. And this one says Beach Days and has a little mermaid on it. Also in the bag there are some Kleenexes, a loofah. Mine is a dog. Hand sanitizer. A reusable Mickey shopping bag from the Disney store, which is very helpful because, as you know, if you watch my news shows, they have stopped giving out plastic bags when you go shopping. So it was very helpful to have this. Let's see. And they've stopped doing that on the cruise ship as well. In fact, there were no plastic straws. If you wanted one, you had to request it, and they were paper. They also gave us a notepad, a magnetic notepad that you could stick on your door or other magnetic places in the room. Let me see if there's anything else in here that I'm missing. No, that seems to be it, but that was great. So that was like a little package gift that we found in our fish extender. And finally, this one was awesome. This was a group gift, so we shared this one. But it is the Disney Parks Christmas popcorn bucket. It says celebrate the season. Has Mickey and Pluto and Goofy and Donald and Scrooge McDuck, and Mickey's giving a gift to Minnie, and there's Daisy. So this is a park bucket. What's interesting about this is on the cruise line, they will honor any park bucket, popcorn bucket, or bucket you could buy on the cruise ship as a refill bucket. So I was able to take this bucket that they gave us as a group fish extender gift to the concession stand outside the theater and get it refilled for $1.50 with popcorn. So I thought that was a great idea. Also, they put some candy in it for us, and they paid attention to our allergies. So since I have several allergies, they picked things that I wouldn't be allergic to. So, and those were inside of our refillable popcorn bucket. So I loved that gift. I thought it was a great one for adults or families, and it was a group gift. You only have to give one per, but I thought that was a great idea. So that is all the gifts we got in our adult fish extender group, and I showed you the gifts we gave. So hopefully that will give you some ideas. If you're a family, you know, if it's boys that you're giving to, there's tons of stuff you can get at the dollar store for boys and girls that's Disney related that you don't have to spend a lot of money on. Amazon has a ton of stuff. If you need ideas for fish extender gifts or how to make one, like ours was stockings because it was a Christmas cruise, but if you were on a Halloween cruise, you could have done like candy bags, or if you were just on a regular cruise, there are a ton of ideas on Pinterest. That's where I got ours. So if you're looking for ideas on how to make a fish extender, or how to make the gifts for the fish extender or get some gift ideas, that is a great place to go to get those ideas. And you can just Google it as well, and you'll see a ton of ideas pop up, but most of them are going to be from Pinterest and Etsy. So, and people on Etsy will make you your fish extender if you don't want to do it yourself. So that's my advice to you, is if you decide to be in one of these groups and you go on your Facebook group and you ask to join one, just know it's going to be some effort on your part. You do not have to buy a ton of gifts for everyone, and you can do one big family gift like these people did. That was very smart. Or you can do individual gifts to everybody in the room, but just know you don't have to spend a fortune, because I mean, like one of our gifts was a candy bar in each of our thing, and that was it. So it's not like you have to spend a ton of money, but it's fun. The kids love it. It's like Christmas every day, even if it's not a Christmas cruise. You get to go and see what new gifts you have. But also remember this, one of your carry-ons, maybe two, is going to be full of fish extender gifts until you deliver them. So you definitely have to plan accordingly with your luggage as well. I would think it would be harder to do this if you're flying, because you're going to have at least one suitcase filled with fish extender gifts. So just think about those things when you decide whether or not you want to participate. But we loved it. It was very fun, and I highly recommend it. And whether you're going with just adults and you want to do the adult group, or whether you're going as a family. So thanks so much for watching. That was our Topic Tuesday. Hopefully that helped give you a better idea of what fish extenders are and how they work. And of course, I look forward to talking to you again later.